Hello, YouTube. This is AFM, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Basically, I'm going to be talking about something that I've been thinking quite a lot about lately, and you've probably already guessed what it is. Going from the title, I'm going to be talking about the game Gnomoria. Now, Gnomoria or Gnomoria, whatever it's called, is a game that I play quite a lot. It's basically a dwarf fortress sort of thing, and made easy on the eyes. Now, as I said, I played it a lot. I really enjoyed it. It's a very good game, or at least it was. Now that's sort of the topic that I'm gonna be talking about, cause the thing is, Gnomoria lately has died out, so to speak. Maybe not lately, but at least the last year. All progress on the game has completely come to a halt, and I don't think it's ever gonna continue. To be honest, and that's quite a shame, and that's why I'm doing this video. It's sort of gonna be a rant, I guess. Although probably more likely it's just gonna be me talking about my thoughts on all this. Basically, Gnomoria, when I bought it, was an early access title, one of the better ones. It was pretty cheap, and it was just really good. I bought it sort of on a whim, played a little bit. I'd never played Dwarf Fortress. I still haven't really played Dwarf Fortress, but I played this because it looked good, and I thought I'd give it a try, and so I did. And I think I ended up playing about 100 hours or something over a large span of time, but still. And I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of potential, and the game was progressing really well. There was constantly coming new updates. There were new things being added that seemed really cool. There was talk of robots and animatronic limbs and whatever, all this stuff, and it was going to come to this game, and I was really looking forward to it, because basically this is one of the games where I've been able to really sit down and play it a lot, and I've enjoyed it. And other games in this genre, such as Towns, and I can't really come up with any other right now, but I know at least Towns, which is also a game I bought, they died, completely died out. I don't know why it happened, but progress stopped. But it didn't seem like it was gonna happen to this game, so I was kind of confused and maybe also a little bit surprised when it just stopped. And I mean, really, everything stopped. And so first the few months progress stopped. They stopped updating the game, and then there came an update after like 2 or 3 months with mod support, and I thought, okay, well, they're gonna start up again. So that's gonna be nice, but it turned out no, they didn't start up. They just added mod support, and then a few months later they released the game as a full release, and I was confused because the game was really not ready for that. A lot of the stuff was still in development, and and this was where I realized that the game was dead. They had released it and moved on to other stuff, I guess. By the way, the game is released by Robotronic Games, I think. Let's see here. I'm not sure they made other stuff. No, they haven't. They've just made Gnomoria. And if you go in on the website today, there's just nothing in here. The banner is, at least on my computer, is gone. It's not working, the image file. You go into community, the official forum is down, and everything is just, there's nothing left. And it's such a shame, because the game was really, like, if you go onto the Steam page now, the overall score is really positive. And for good reason, because it's a good game. It's a game that you can sink in a lot of hours, and it's a game that you can play even if you're not able to play Dwarf Fortress, for example, because I don't know, maybe you're not, maybe you just can't play the game with the graphics or whatever. I haven't been able to get into it. It's too much for me, but you know, this game I could really get into it, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, as it turned out, they ended up doing the same thing that the Towns devs did, and just abandoned ship for some reason. Now, it just boggles my mind. I think I read something about it having to do with the engine, maybe. I think something about the engine not it being outdated and they couldn't keep working on it, which is a fair thing if that's the case. That's fair enough. I mean, it's a lot of work re-releasing a game in a new engine, or completely reworking a game rather in a new engine. So I understand that, but I just wish they would have said something about that, at least on their Steam page, if nothing else, so people know that this game is not a full game. It's not. You can buy the game now and play it, and it's enjoyable, but it has a lot of bugs. It's not done, and you know, there's probably I just don't get that. I don't get why they just abandon ship like this. It confuses me pretty greatly, and I'm not sure how they're gonna recover from this, because I don't know if Robotronic Games is led by more people or if it's just a one-man operation or what it is. But how they can't release another game? Nobody's gonna buy their games anymore, are they? It's such a stupid way of doing this, and it's such a shame, because this game could have been so much more than it was. Basically, I'm hoping personally that other games will be released that are similar to this, and somebody will take this up again and try to do what Robotronic Games did, and create something really great, because it's a tried and, you know, it's the formula for this game, for Gnomoria. It's been done before, and it's always enjoyable. I've never played one of these games and then not thought it was good, and there's people who are willing to play these games. I think Stonehearth might be something similar, and I think there are other games similar out there, and I hope they do their thing, and I hope they, you know, don't just give up on it when it gets tough, you know. And really, that's all I have to say to this. It's just a shame seeing, because it gives early access a bad name, it gives Steam a bad name, it makes the customers not want to buy games on the platform, or it makes, you know, people skeptical, because why buy something that maybe looks good in early access, when you just know it's not gonna get anywhere. People are just gonna give up on it as soon as it gets hard, and that's a shame, you know. And I hope we don't see too much of that in the future, but we probably will. I mean, looking at early access, it doesn't exactly have a great grip, but you know, then again, there are games out there doing the right thing. Kenshi is a great example. They're really working hard on their game, and it's getting good. It's a good game. I've enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any thoughts on this, you know, or if you know a game out there like Gnomoria, but you know, that hasn't been given up on, please let me know. I'd really like to know, because I really do love these games, and I really, you know, enjoy getting close to the Dwarf Fortress experience as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.